Hopefully this shot isn't terrible. I can't see the viewfinder in this camera. I have switched back to my old camera, which is better resolution than my iPad, which makes sense since it's an actual camera. I'm currently rethinking some things for the print shop. I think I want to kind of rework the structure of it, just because I feel like I have multiple avenues of interest that I really want this shop to accommodate in all ways. And so because of that, I think that I may do an overarching brand for myself that is like really encompasses everything, and then have Struggle Bus Press then be a subsidiary of it, because I feel like of my main markets that I currently have access to, obviously I have my networks and my friends who are kind of in the like college student range and slightly older, so but mostly below 30s, who are kind of still looking for, you know, maybe more joyful prints and things like that. But then I also have a pretty vast network of, you know, real adults. So people more along the lines of my parents' age, my mom and dad's and grandparents' network. And so because of that, I want to figure out, I should have closed the door before I started filming. I want to figure out a way to target their demographic, and I just don't feel like Struggle Bus will really encompass it in the way that I would want it to. And so I think that Struggle Bus will be it may end up being more of a primary market depending on how everything grows, but to begin with, I think I actually may make Struggle Bus a kind of subsection of the overarching Joe brand. I don't like calling myself a brand, but we're trying to start a business. And brand cohesion is important, which is kind of the overall thought, is that I want everything to be cohesive, and since there are these two drastically different sides of what I'm interested in doing, I don't think that I can make something that's like all encompassing so having just some divine separation in between them, I think will help. I'm hoping. This may just be something I experiment with and figure out as I am putting this all together, but I think that like Struggle Bus may be I think I might have a Shop Joe section and then a Shop Struggle Bus section, so that way people are able to find what they're looking for maybe a little bit easier. But yeah, that's the update. I should get better at filming. Cool, bye. I don't know where the button is.
Hello, it's VoiceOver Joe here. I realized I never explained what was happening in this footage, but I was attempting to draw through having art block. I want to be extremely genuine on this channel, or as much as one can be as an edited down version of oneself, but I was coming out of a tough bout of mental health schnatal that made it really hard to be inspired or create anything. Looking back, I definitely wasn't leaving my house or even my room enough, instead dwelling on all the could-have beens of the summer. It wasn't a great funk to be in, but having my shop as a goal to work toward really helped me push through it.
I have no idea if this is framed correctly. Oh, I forgot to close the door again. Wow. Look at this. Okay. Hi. Today's update. Today is Thursday, June 25th. This morning I got tested for COVID. Not that I think I have it, but more so because my town is doing free tests and my family's trying to travel. Not travel so much as drive 3 hours up to Maine. And Maine is wanting everyone to be tested, which is fair. But what I am doing today, Thursday too, red sticky note, I wanted to do 2 sketchbook layouts. I wrote up 2 prompts for myself, 1 text and 1 visual, that I think will actually end up being maybe 3 sketchbook layouts. I have a commission that I am working on for a poster or a digital download depending on COVID manufacturing processes. And then I really want to finish up a lesson on the Illustrator Skillshare course I'm taking, because I'm pretty garbage at Illustrator. I'll be honest, pretty garbage at Illustrator. Like the extent of what I know is like, aha, I can put shapes together in the shape builder tool. So yeah, that's what is up for today. That's what's on the docket. I'm starting very late. But this morning, as I said before, was the COVID testing. It's not pleasant. Definitely get tested if you can, but if you can't, just know that you are missing out on the joyous long-ass swab being shoved into your brain. Not really, into your nasal cavity. You're not missing much. Yeah, so that's what's on the docket, or the post-it rather. I am currently watching going through the archives of Sha'an of furrylittlepeach's, like all of her videos. I've known about her illustrations for a while. She's just a name that comes up in illustration community spaces a lot. But I think I love watching like creative vlogs and studio vlogs and things like that, because I think they're very like visually stimulating, and they're very visually appealing and inspiring. But I find her content to be more aspirational. She gets to work on pretty incredible projects that I would love to do someday. The way she synthesizes the world and then shares it with her audience is pretty incredible. Yeah, that's what I'm doing just because I want to be creatively stimulated today. I think it's been harder and harder to maintain a level of like inspiration and motivation to keep going in the middle of a pandemic, especially right now, just because my room is messy. Like, it's the smallest things can set off my ability to like keep working. Hopefully going up to Maine and spending some time outside will be really helpful in kind of doing a big reset for my brain. Like, being outside always does that for me. So hopefully, yeah, I can get some good work in there, get some good thoughts in there. I think I really just need to reset my brain space in many ways. But yeah, that's the update. I guess I will film myself working for a little while. Okay. Okay. Take one, and I hate it. This is take two, and I still don't like it, but I like it a little bit more. I still really don't love this paper. I'm trying out this Moleskine watercolor notebook, and it's like pretty good for a bound notebook, but yeah, basically I'm trying to illustrate this thing I wrote down, which was I wish I could put the stars in jars and keep them in my pantry. I don't know what that is from. I don't think it, like, if it's from something, I don't know what it is. It's just something I thought about the other day, and I was like, huh, that would be pretty. So it's my like prompt for today. And then this is also just a phrase that I kind of live by, which is like, life is long, do everything. Because I feel like everyone always says life is short. Do everything, but that makes me feel like I'm running out of time. I like knowing that I have lots of like time and space to do stuff. Right now I'm still watching Furrylittlepeach. But yeah, broke out the old watercolors. This is my small set. I have a lot more like bigger watercolors, but they're actually stuck in my apartment in Illinois, which is not here. good description. They're at school, and I've been quarantined at home. Really thought I was only going to be here for 3 weeks. Brought these home. So glad that I did. Wow, she just screamed. I bet you could hear that through my AirPods. I'm going to pause that. But yeah, so that's been one thing that's been hard about quarantine, is that a lot of my like art supplies and creative supplies are stuck at school. So I actually bought kind of my essential colors again for Tombows, so I could do things like this. I bought them the other day because I really missed working in them as a medium. I think they're really lovely to use. I'm still trying to figure out a good place to film in here, because the reality is my studio now is not very aesthetically pleasing, but I was just editing this studio vlog you've just been watching, and I realized I never close it out. There's no footage to close it out. It just keeps on going into what will be the next studio vlog, but as I was editing, it was getting to be a very long video, and so it finally was reaching an ending point, or actually, it was more like the next studio vlog is kind of a new chapter of figuring things out. So I'm gonna end this here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate any and all support. As you might have noticed, there isn't a lot of Etsy and shop-based content in this vlog. A lot of the footage was actually shot near the end of June, which was about a month and a half after I had decided to start the whole process of starting a shop. And so a lot of that initial excitement and buzz and energy that got me through the first month or so of creating had kind of worn off. It boils down to the things that I was creating didn't fit this idea of what I wanted my shop to be in my mind. And that was mostly because I didn't have a full idea of what I wanted my shop to be. And so it ended up just all of the work I was creating I was really unsatisfied with. So I decided to really focus in on just creating a lot of content and developing an art style that I was happy with, and generally figuring out all of the little artistic bits and pieces of what I wanted my shop content to be, and that really helped, move my creative process along. So the next vlog you'll see I've actually already edited together. There wasn't that much footage for it because it was when my family went to Maine. I was talking about it a little bit in this vlog, but you'll get to see some of the footage and photographs I took up there. It was exactly what I needed to just reset creatively, mentally, and really get past the art block. I also did a series of prompts called July Jots that I set up for myself, and I just created, I'm just whacking this printer. I created 7 pieces of work a week. Generally I tried to do them 1 per day, but sometimes that was hard to stick to if I was going on a big hike or just wasn't feeling creatively motivated. And it was nice to have a weekly deadline instead of a daily deadline. But yeah, you'll get to see a little bit of that. It's a very short video, so hopefully you can look forward to that for next week. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video. I will have my Etsy shop link below, which is now open, and you can take a look at what the end result of all these studio vlogs is. It is obviously still a work in progress. I will be adding listings every month, and I hope you really enjoy it because I had a lot of fun working on it to begin with, and I'm really excited to see where it goes. I will also have my socials listed below. This is just all those like YouTuber speak that I'm not used to yet, but I will have my Instagram linked below, which I post on every single day. So if you want to see what I'm up to currently, that is the best place to find me. I post whatever I'm working on at the time, so you can see how my art style is developing, and I sometimes post fun stories, and I would love to connect with you on there. So that's it from me. thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video or anything that I'm doing, I would appreciate a subscribe. Oh, I'm so not used to the YouTube speak. But yes, thank you so much. It just boils down to thank you, and I will see you next week. Why do I always do finger guns at the end of things? It's so awkward, and whenever I edit it, I cringe, but this is me. I do finger guns in real life. Okay. I'll see you next week. Bye. Minty, that's his spot. Oh. Oh. Someone's the new king of the castle. New king of the castle, huh?